Hi, I'm Michi and that's my channel. I think I changed this sometimes in the future. Now I will show you some puzzles that I got to birthday and Christmas. It's only a few puzzles, but I think the new projects are arriving. So first I will show you my advent calendar puzzle. That's this. It's the box. Have it to puzzle it the second time. It's so funny. It's so really funny. It's so funny also the title, of course, in German is Fröhliche Feiertagskekse. In English it's Merry Mischief. So I could translate it better or but it's really a funny picture, and yeah, the Christmas cookies are making nonsense, so maybe it makes sense to say fröhliche Weihnachtskekse. I just don't know. So the second puzzle I get to my birthday from my children is this. I have a little soft spot for Cellini puzzles, and they saw this and say, oh, that must be good for mom. And yeah, it's a really funny one. I've puzzled it, I've got it. It's Sunday before my birthday, and at birthday it was finished. But it was really funny to build. They're always funny when you come to get such a puzzle of Cellini's. It's totally honest. It's totally wherever or whatever puzzle you get, there are so many and they're always funny. We have seen one 2000 with Munich, Bavaria, Oktoberfest. And that's also so funny with all the pretzels and beer and like up with Dirndl. It's so funny. I really think of getting this too, but I just don't know. So, and the next one here is still sealed, so I have Claire. It's from my parents. Yeah. It has glue. I must take the shrimp wrap up, but I have left it over. It's a 2000 piece puzzle. It's from Clementoni. And it's a earpod. Yeah. A picture of a big cat in the jungle. So it's normally not my style. I normally not like or do many puzzles with animals on it, and the background, the jungle. I mean, the most of the people will say, oh, this looks difficult, but it's a challenge. And every time I get a puzzle that I normally not choose, it's always, would I like it or not? I'm not sure. So that's a thing of, I think I will puzzle this quite near in the future. Of course, it's a new puzzle and I like to do new puzzles when I get to a new puzzle, but I have one or two that I will puzzle before. So and for Christmas I've got a new big one. It's not the it's not the 5000, it's a 6000 place puzzle. I just remember it. I've chosen it by myself. I've thought I will give it a try for a travel puzzle with a bigger count and see this. It's artist Dominic Davis. It's Eiffel Tower there, so it's France, it's Paris, and I think the buildings and the sky and the trees beneath and the road, and I thought I could sort this good and have really, I like such drawings, but landscapes, and I mean the Edeka one was not that similar, but a similar style of picture of the puzzle, and so I thought I would try this out. I hope that's not a big project. I've not opened it now. I hope it fits on my board. That's the necessary thing. It's 136,96. Yeah, I think it must fit beyond. It's named Street of Paris. Yeah, and it's a truffle premium quality, but not unlimited edge, or how they call it, I don't know. Must be a normal truffle, but a premium. I have now 1 or 2 or 3 puzzles from truffle, and every puzzle has other quality, or would I say other gimmick on it. I have one with shapes in it, like whimsy pieces, but big whimsy pieces that puzzle together with a cat puzzle. And I have a normal 500 piece truffle. And I have a new one that I not shown to you. It's a puzzle with sweets on it. We puzzle it at Halloween. We bought it, my daughter and I, we bought it together for a Halloween puzzle, and it's all over with sweets. And it has this unlimited cut with this framing. It's a 1,000 piece puzzle. And there was the quality, the pieces are really thick, and the frame. Yeah, and I don't know if this is the same quality or something between this. I really must find out and open this up, but I have to rearrange my camera equipment, and now I have, but I have to dump on the big board on my table and take the camera up and see how it works. But I think this would be one of the first I will build, because I really was hoping to get on a new big one. And the second one I've not chosen. My children have bought me a second puzzle, and I think that's the next project on my to-do list, because I want to puzzle this. I have already get on the shrimp wrap and dump all the pieces in the box, but I wanted to look at the pieces. Yeah, I think everyone knows this puzzle. And I don't want to say I'm a huge fan of Karen puzzles, but yeah, I am. I think it's easy to be a fan of her. She never is too edgy. She always finds things nice. Sometimes when it is a problem, that she say it out, but it's no problem at all. And her videos have good quality and good sound, good lighting, good everything. She is such a perfect video maker. I mean, she deserves what she gets, I hope. And yeah, that's a really beautiful, colorful puzzle. And I really like to do this first, so I will mount now the camera up and get started on this here. So maybe that's the intro for this here. So let's see, getting the camera up and looking at these pieces. To be honest, I have great pleasure with dumping out all the pieces, turning everything upside down, sorting a little bit what I'm wanting to do now, and then start the puzzle. It always is, I mean, by the 6,000 Pokemon puzzle, it took me 1.5 hours to turn everything upside down and sort the first bunch of pieces out. And this would be, I think, half the time, of course. It's only 3,000 pieces, but it would be also also a little bit like sorting. Of course, it's necessary to do a little bit of a sort by 3,000 pieces, but I have enough space to dump out all the pieces and laying everything here and not sorting in boxes or so whatever. So I will dump out the pieces and turning everything upside down. I think I would start with things that's really obvious. Of course, I think this scale here, or this color wheel, or how it's called, I don't know. Maybe the pencil and the pencil case here would be nice. I think also the plates would be nice to sort out because it's white, and also think maybe a little bit with this, or to be honest, I don't know that these pieces would be not sorting out that good because they are really look alike this, and there is also white pieces underneath. I've looked at the pieces once. It's looking really weird when you puzzle a puzzle of a puzzle. And yeah, I think that would be a little bit difficult because the puzzles are when you're looking puzzles on puzzles, it's not so easy. And maybe the pencils are also easier to find. It's also these colors that's so bright, that this plate with this color I've seen with the greens in it, and I think the blue would be easy to sort, and all these dark colors also. I mean, that's the problem with more or less when people sort out the pieces the first they want to do, and they always tend to do the reds and really lighter one. I tend to always to do first the big sky, because then many pieces are done and I could sort them really good. So it's always a nice bunch of pieces that I have. But I find also when I have puzzled the lighter pieces, then the darker pieces can also be sorted out good, and the darker pieces stick together also good. So I have always the problem, should I choose for first the lighter pieces or the darker pieces? But everything that's between light and dark, it's a little bit difficult. More or less, it's like the darker colors are mostly not so much, and the lighter colors are not so much. The between there are many pieces, but the darker colors, there is not much dark blue, there is not much dark purple, and there is not much dark red. And also this dark green here in the corner with the shadow, maybe here and there, but that's a little bit of color. I think that the darker colors are by this puzzle also good to puzzle. Of course, the sections are not so big, so but we will test the theory if we come to the point. And I really want to time myself. Of course, I knew the time of Karen herself while she puzzled it. And I want to compare it, only to compare it. I don't want to rush the puzzle because I don't want to beat her. I really want to know how long it took me so that I can compare. It's funny to say this in this uncomparative way, but I really want to see how well I could do, and yeah. So I will time myself this time. So, but I think I will lay the clock right down. I don't know if you see this anymore. Then, of course, I really don't want to interact with the clock. I will do this not in one sitting, so I will will turn it off and on while I'm puzzling. And to be honest, that will go over 100, so it would repeat and repeat, maybe over 200, I don't know, but therefore my clock only have 2 digits, so it would be rise on over 100 and then goes from 0 to 100 again, and I will check then twice how many times I've got over hundreds. maybe it's a little bit difficult with this timer, but I also have the footage and I can recreate the time, so I will let it in the picture so that I self can check. I hope it's in the picture when I lay it here. And we get started. Yeah. And I was so noisy, so curious about how the pieces look like, that I opened up the bag already. And I dumped the pieces in here. And I think also the whole puzzle desk is most or less on the bottom. And so that's always a little bit of a gimmick to get rid of some of the puzzle dust before a puzzle. So I will try not to move many puzzle dust on my table where I'm dumping the pieces out of. Yeah, two sticking together. They are looking so funny when the puzzle on the puzzle. So, hi to the end of Karen Puzzles. I mean, this puzzle I've got to Christmas, and relatively first, I think it's the first one that I built because I really want to build the puzzle. It's a bigger one, I have the board on. It's a colorful one. I want to have these colors and this fun of building it, and it was fun. I think in the first breaking, in the first reassorting, in the first section I built, I really struggled a little bit with doing a puzzle of a puzzle. Of course, this overlapping of you must recognize how are the puzzle pieces in the picture and also my puzzle pieces that I try to assemble, so it's something of a double. I think maybe Karen is a little bit used to this course. She, I think, needed 3 hours less than me, so roundabout. But I also think she cheated a little bit because she does this promotion photos in between and then resort the pieces, and I don't think she counted everything that she sorted in this, so maybe it's not that different from me, but I was only curious, not that I think I want to beat it her, so it's a good time I think for this puzzle, but I don't mind if it takes 3 hours longer or 3 hours less. So it's totally fine. I solely film and solely puzzle, but I count everything in. So I never do anything without taking time or film. So I never sort this thing. So there is everything in this sorting, the sumping out, this flipping, this rearranging, this resorting. That's everything. So yeah, but I think the puzzle was really fun. When I taking the videos and look at the footage and relook, and I'm so tempted to do this again because it looks so funny and bright, and I think now that I knew what I do I think it would be better or faster or funnier. I think this puzzle is really to sort. So in the end, I want to announce something as well as the end. Of course, I've changed. My life has changed for me. Not that I change it on attempt. I've lost my job. And now I have plenty of time to have my stupid mind going in rounds and rounds. And I thought, the first thought is, now I don't give up the channel, I will film. Of course, it's the only thing that I now have to do. I make the decision to make some videos more and to have 1 or 2 in months that I solely talk about something that bothers me or it's in my mind. There are always little small, I think to 50 minutes only talking videos. I will start that soon. And if you want only puzzle content, then don't watch these videos. I will tag them as me talking, and I have the need of express myself to someone, and when it's nothing I have to do and no one to go, nothing to work, then you must hold here for me. So maybe you leave me in the comments for this talking videos what you like to know about. I think a little bit I talk about autism and a little bit of my doing things and a little bit of how I see the world in itself. So but it's only meaning of me regulating my ideas and having sometimes a conversation with about the topic of what I in my life I struggle, what I think the world must. Maybe sometimes I see a video and I have this feeling of I have to say something about this, and that is also this corner for me to talk about, maybe on other puzzle channel, maybe about other YouTube channel, maybe all about something that I consume and listen, and I want to talk about them a little bit. So I try not to be too edgy, but I want to share a little bit of how I think. So that's maybe coming up soon, I think. But for this video, I think we are in the end. I make notice announcement so that you know that you're prepared, that you get something else also on this channel. Yeah, it's always a think of splitting up and making a new talking channel, or should I take this in here? So maybe you leave me a comment of this too. But now I hope you have enjoyed this time lapse and the way about the puzzle with me, and have a nice day, evening, morning, midday, lunch, brunch, whenever and wherever you watch my video. And I hope we see each other in the next, I think. Bye.